It's a very long park. It's about 100 feet wide and then 1,000 feet long. The South Park, where the main pavilion is very active. And then as you move north, it becomes increasingly more passive. The middle one is a little bit more geared towards families. And then the north one is meant to be an open, flexible space. It is the first element in a larger plan unit development. The blocks to the east are completely undeveloped right now. So in many ways, it has to try a little harder. One of the major design features is we can collect and treat 100% of the stormwater on the site. That sustainability is really off the charts for a park project. The north block and the south block has the acrylic lantern. The idea was that one calls your attention whether you're coming from the north or the south, but also link the entire park in a vertical way. You know, if there wasn't those vertical expressions, you'd more or less sort of lose where the end of the park was. And it was a great way to create a bookend. Early on in the process, we want to understand the feasibility of something before we're presenting it, and we want to vet it internally. And when we sent 3Form our Revit model, 3Form quickly came back and said to us, hey, we can help you with more than just the material. We have a very technical department that can help with the detailing, the fastening devices. And it was something that got us really interested and began the dialogue. I think people were so excited about the potential when we showed them the performance characteristics of the acrylic, especially from a visual standpoint. And then we went through a process with 3Form's teams to get the GC educated. And we were able to quickly tell that 3Form could deliver the project. But 3Form went through that entire process at the beginning at no cost to studios.
Initially, we thought about taking a bunch of 4-foot by 10-foot pieces and putting them all together. But then we said, you know what? We probably should just build these in one big 5-foot by 20-foot panel. It's the right thing to do for the dramatic look of what they have at Canal Park. The structure is going to be as strong as it can possibly be. The panel uniformity is going to be perfect. There's no hardware off the shelf that works for that. That's the core of what we are able to execute, is being able to engineer the hardware to be able to accommodate for the expansion, contraction, the stress, the weight bearing, and also hit the tolerances that were acceptable from the design team.
From a design perspective, we wanted the smallest connections possible, the smallest seams, and we were able to achieve that working back and forth with 3Form's team. What you see built on site was the vision we had from the beginning, and we were able to work with 3Form's team to make sure that that happened, and it happened in a seamless way through a lot of iteration back and forth and very quickly.